Goro is calling.
Hello.
What do you want? I don't care about your stupid weak rat-a-tat. He calls again in the forest. My god. Hello and welcome to Pokémon Silver, where we will be going through Zero's story to the final gym badge. This series will cover the regional differences between Pokémon Silver in Japanese and comparing it to what you probably played in the West growing up. All I can say is, Japanese Gen 2 Pokémon is wild. Let's dive in. This gym belongs to Bugsy in English, but in Japanese he is called Tsukushi. Tsukushi refers to the horsetail plant which fits the nature-themed naming of many gym leaders in the early Pokemon games. Zero fights the first trainers, whose English and Japanese is slightly different. In Japanese, twins say Onii-chan to describe the gym leader. Onii-chan means big brother, but it's not just a literal term, it also is an expression of closeness, affection and a familiarity. But in English, they just refer to Bugsy as the leader. When we fight Bugsy, it is similar in English and Japanese, talking about his research and speciality in bug Pokemon. The most interesting thing about the speech in Japanese is how childish he sounds. He starts with the word boku without a subject marker. In casual, spoken Japanese, especially when introducing yourself energetically or in a kid-like speech, the wa is often dropped.
Goodbye!
Which is the topic particle in Japanese. How old is this kid? Zero thrashes him with the Quilava and basically destroys his whole career.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
And with that, Zero gets its second badge. With the second badge, I thought it would be worth chatting about the differences between the way the badges are ordered between both versions. As Zero checks the badge case for the first time, there's a small but interesting difference between the Japanese and Western versions. In the Japanese and Korean releases, each gym leader's portrait actually includes the name written above it, and the case itself is that it literally reads League Badge. But in the international versions, those names are removed entirely. Why was that? Simply because of space. Instead, the header was simplified to just badges in a new blocky font. Zero has just left Azalea Town to go to the next place.
Boy, hold on!
But we run into our favourite character, Silver. He seems suspiciously interested in Team Rocket, but there's a rumour that Silver is Giovanni's son, who, if you remember, is the leader of Team Rocket. However, since the original Pokémon Silver in 1999, this is revealed to be canon, particularly in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver event, where you can see Silver and Giovanni interacting and almost see the motivation for Silver. In this instance, Silver says some similar things in English and Japanese. However, in English, there's a little bit of additional dialogue, which is, "I hate them all," when defeating him. This is a rare example in the English portraying a bit more nuance compared to the Japanese version, but the Giovanni link gives a bit more of an indication as to why he's such a twat. Just beyond Azalea Town lies Ilex Forest, or in Japanese, Ubaime no Mori. The English name uses Ilex, a type of holly, to fit the floral naming scheme of Johto's towns and pathways. In Japanese, Ubaime refers to the Japanese bright heron, dense forest foliage, which fits the setting. Zero goes into the forest and encounters a little brat that complains that he's lost his Farfetch'd deep in the forest.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Zero goes to find him, and Jesus, this was fun. But before we do that, the mysterious egg that Professor Elm gave us hatches. Wow. Togepi in Japanese is Togepi. Well, the same. Toge, meaning spike or thorn, and P is a cutesy onomatopoeic ending often used in Japanese to make characters sound small, baby-like, or endearing, similar to Pikachu's Chew. So, Togepi literally means spiky little one, or baby with spikes. The English version kept the original name, only shortening the long vowel I to the shape E. This is one of the few Generation 2 Pokemon whose name has remained entirely unchanged between the Japanese and English versions. Now we can get on to finding that Farfetch'd.
Let's go!
When we finally catch this Pokemon, we are given the HM Cut, which we can use to advance the forest and get to the next part of where we are. Goro is calling me again. Go away. We reach Goldenrod City, which in Japanese is Koogane City. The Japanese Koogane means golden colour. The English name goldenrod comes from the goldenrod plant, fitting the gold, bright motif. The city is based in the real Japanese city of Osaka, a major bustling metropolis. Goldenrod City is the largest city in the Johto region. It features many landmarks, a huge department store, a game corner, the magnet train station, and the city gym, where you face as gym leader Whitney. Before we get to the gym, Zero wants to check out his inner gambling need. Just like in the first generation of Pokemon, Pokemon Silver has a gambling section. In the original Japanese version, the game corner uses classic slot machines where you spend coins to win prizes, like TMs or rare Pokemon. One significant regional difference: in later international versions, slot machines are removed or replaced due to gambling regulation concerns in Western markets. For example, the slot machine setup was altered in the Western versions of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. We gambled for a couple of hours to see what we can get. Zero decided that he needed a gambling helpline after that, and was banned indefinitely by the owner. One of my favourite places and favourite music in Pokemon comes from the National Park, which is just north of Goldenrod City. In Japanese, this is Shizen Koen, or Natural Park. It hosts bug catching contests every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays. During the contest you're given 20 park balls, and you only keep one Pokemon caught by the judging. It's not just a contest area, there are trainers, tall grass patches, special items, and scenic designs. Now we've done exploring the city, let's go to the third gym.
And that is it for this video. Before we go to the next badge, I wanted to spend a bit of time exploring Goldenrod City in more detail, and go into what that city means to me. Subscribe to look out for that, and it'll be covered in the next video. Once again, thank you all, and see you next time.